Hi everyone. So this one is for persons that take herbal concoctions for sexually transmitted diseases. Wow. So someone came to the pharmacy and talked about having staphylococcus infection when he was 24. Now he's way above 30 and he can't get an erection. So now he remembers that he was once diagnosed with staph infection. A test was done and he pointed to staphylococcus. He was asked to treat. He didn't treat. He actually took a herbal concoction and felt better at the time. And so he felt that it was over. He was good to go. But now his marriage is suffering for it. Actually, he has also infected his wife and now is looking for a solution. Now, that is one out of many stories. If you have a sexually transmitted disease confirmed by a lab and you've been asked to treat, it is essential that you treat with the right antibiotics as prescribed. It is essential that you treat and go all the way. I talked about the correct use of antibiotic. Take for how many times you've been told to take in a day. Take for the number of days you've been asked to take it, and take as prescribed. In fact, as you have been directed to use it so that it will work for you. Now, most times when things like this happen, we do these things and we get away with it, and then we pride ourselves on the fact that, oh, I used herbal concoctions and it worked for me. But it could have just suppressed the infection. And now you are grown, you've passed that stage, you're married, and now you're suffering for it. You did not just, you do not just have a weak erection, but your wife has also contacted it. You have infected another person. All of this could have been avoided if you know, if you had treated, if you had followed up on the lab results and treated appropriately. Most times a lot of people underestimate the importance of lab tests, especially when they start to have symptoms and it looks like they've already contacted a sexually transmitted disease. Some of them come and they just want you to treat like that, but I refer to the lab so that you treat directly, like you treat properly. You would see from the lab results the antibiotics that work best for that particular infection. So when we ask you to go for lab tests, it's not just in a bid to waste your time. It is important. And when you go for the lab test and you get the results, it's not for you to put it in your pocket and go and take a herbal concoction. It's for you to report to the pharmacy, where the pharmacist to, interpret the lab test and then give the necessary antibiotics, or report to the hospital if it was the hospital that recommended you to go for the test, where the doctor will assess and prescribe, and then the pharmacist to do the dispensing. All in all, you need to get back to where you were recommended to run that test so that you be treated appropriately. And when you finally get the medicines that has been prescribed, you take it as you have been directed by the pharmacist. Take it as you have been instructed so that it will work for you, right? It would eliminate the bacteria or the whatever microorganism or whatever microbe is causing that particular infection, right? And you go back for a retest. And in a case where it is you and your partner, both of you have to be treated alongside. All of these things can be avoided if we take the right action at the right time. Let's do better. These infections don't have to, escalate or degenerate to this point. where it's affecting your family life, it's affecting your own health as an individual when you could have done the right thing. Now, this has led to much more than he can chew. So, if you have an STD, a sexually transmitted disease, go for a test, or you suspect that you have an STD, get to the hospital, get a test done, and be treated appropriately. I hope this has helped someone. If you found this video helpful, please like this video, comment, let me know what your challenges are. If you have a contribution to make, it is welcomed. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get more medication safety tips. Till I come your way again, my name is Matilda Imibe. Bye.